Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forged Lilium single pendant, the mini pendant. This is the 161192, part of a larger collection of the Lilium fixtures. This is going to be the smallest one coming down by itself, but there's also multi-versions of this. Linear ones, there's ones that go in a circle. You can stagger them on all kinds of different ones. Those are in our dining pendant section. It's also a really nice wall sconce that'll go with this. You should check that out too. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself, independent of that cable coming down. So this is going to be the bottom part, including the glass, the fixture that has the socket in it, and just a little bit above that, 19.4 inches high. The width on it is 2.3 and the depth is 2.4, so it's almost round, basically, just a little bit off. The overall height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the actual ceiling, is going to give you a pretty good range. It's going to start off at 25 inches from the ceiling to the bottom of the glass, can go as long as 90. If you need this to be longer than 90 inches, drop me a quick email. Tell me you're looking at the 161192 and tell me how long you need it to be. Hubbardton Forge has a really great customs department, or we can customize the lengths on these things to get them to what you want to do. It can even come down from a two-story building, two-story ceiling if you need that to be. It's coming in at 1.9 pounds. It's very light. Canopy that's going over your 4-inch junction box is coming in at 5 inches round. The cable on this is going to be going up into what's called a gripper. So when you take a good look at that canopy, the canopy is going to be in the finish that you choose on the pull-down menu. Says choose your finish, as well as the bottom part that's holding the socket and the glass. The cable's always going to be kind of a silvery gray, but on top of that all is going to be a gripper, and the gripper is going to be part of that canopy. It's going to be kind of a nickelish color, and if you want to adjust this during your installation, what you're going to do is kind of just use your thumbnail and push in on it to release it. It's also called a strain relief. You'll be able to push that cable up into it or back out again. It's going to coil up inside of that, and a great way to show you how that happens is to look at the installations instructions now. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, which is going to be basically the fixture, the cable. Inside of that canopy up there on the ceiling, you'll notice in those drawings it's going to be a transformer. It's going to transform your line voltage in your house or your building to low voltage to safely go down through that canopy, through the cable down to that socket. And this is going to be a low voltage LED only fixture. We'll get into that in just a second. But all that said, that canopy is going to be 5 inches and it's going to go nicely over your 4-inch junction box. So there you go. Let's talk about what's going on down below. Oh, actually, let's talk about the glass really quick on this. This is Hubbardton Forge's glass that actually is frosted on the top and slowly kind of fades into clear on the bottom. The frosting is going to keep you from seeing the socket and the bulb, which is awesome. The height of that piece of glass is 8 inches. It's 1.2 inches in diameter. Beautiful piece of glass on its own. This is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees already because gravity is just going to make it come straight down. You don't have to worry about that. Let's dive back into bulbs on this. So it's going to be using what's called a G4 socket. It's a little tiny bulb with 2 little prongs on it. You're going to go into that. And you're going to be using a 4-watt LED. So depending on the manufacturer, a 4-watt LED is about the equivalent of a 40 to a 50-watt halogen bulb. So that's what you're going to be getting out of this. And that lumen count is going to be different depending on the manufacturer you use. If you want to know more about something that Hubbardton Forge recommends, go back to their website, go to this 161192, click on the little tab that says lamping, and you'll actually see a recommended bulb that's from a company called Emery Allen. Kind of a high-end, high-quality bulbs, probably the highest quality bulbs of all that exist on the internet out there. But that's a recommended bulb. There's a model number there. You'll be able to plug it into the internet and you'll be able to find that bulb if you want. It's also a dimmable fixture. You want to make sure you get a dimmable bulb. When you're looking at bulbs, doesn't matter if it's Emery Allen or anybody else, we generally buy our bulbs on Amazon. Very easy. I would just plug in a G4 4-watt LED and a big list is going to pop up in front of you. And you're going to notice that they're going to offer these bulbs to you in different colors of light coming out of it. It's going to start off at 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light like candlelight, which is very pretty. Way on the other side of that is going to be something called daylight, and that's going to be 4,000 Kelvin, and that's going to be a bluish white light, like an overcast day, convenience store, something like that. In the middle of all that is going to be 3,000 Kelvin. That's what we use in our showroom. That light coming down right here, this is 3,000 Kelvin. So that's considered warm white, soft white. That's what we like to use here. In any event, just make sure you get a dimmable version of this bulb when you're out there looking. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.